Hello, everybody. Welcome to the review, the Geek Talk Show, the best show on the interwebs. Yes, that was me. Welcome to Inside the Booth. I am your host, Dan the Law. And we have a wonderful, wonderful panel here with us tonight. You are going to love it. And if you don't, you better love it because, this is us tonight. Tonight we have our beautiful guests. We got Tony from Docking Bay 327. What's up,
hey
Tony?
What's happening, Dan?
Nothing much. How are you?
Doing well, man.
You
Doing well.
are almost like a regular now. You come out quite often. I like it.
Me too. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Now we got the Maker.
Hey.
Josh. What's up, Josh? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I hope everybody else is too.
Yes. I'm trying this new little jig in the background here.
Wow.
Announcing everybody.
Nice.
Tonight we also have our wonderful guest. He's from the black market. There's an outpost. Dennis.
What's happening, guys?
How are you, Dennis?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. We will save the best for. Well, you can't say the best. Everybody's the best here. But I'm going to bring on Cameron, the sketchy guy.
Hey guys,
He's been out here before with us.
Yeah, I love the music. I feel like I'm listening to that radio station all the way to the left. That's good.
That's it.
Like it.
All right. All the way from England. Where is he from? Britain? American over there.
He's from the other time zone.
The other time zone. He's from the future. We got Richard Walton.
Oh, nice shirt.
Yeah, I just slid down the back pole and straight in.
Nice.
How you doing,
Sweet.
Richard?
Brilliant, guys. Rubbish, tired, but who gives a thing? You can't put beats in, can you? You haven't got the time to put beats in for me, I bet. Yeah.
All right, everybody.
All
So
good.
this is the review. For those who don't know what the review is, like I said earlier, it's the best geek talk show here on the interwebs, and we just talk about everything geeky. Mainly Star Wars, especially with our panel tonight. A lot of you guys are Star Wars geeks, and obviously you guys like more than just Star Wars, but I'm just, I guess we're going to focus a little bit more on
Just
it.
a little.
Not much.
Nope. What else is there?
Well, I guess there's.
Nature,
I guess I don't know.
And confusion
Well, for me,
ensues.
there's. That's right. For me, there's Ghostbusters. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles.
Yeah, that's it. That's what they are now. Yeah. There's what are you got? The Terminator. People like that, right?
Lord of the Rings.
DC Comics,
Dune.
Marvel Comics. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff out
Firefly.
there.
Firefly.
That's it.
Oh.
Mandalorian. Wait, no, that is Star Wars.
That is.
Yes.
It is. Now, I don't know. Is Andor Star Wars, or is that like?
Oh.
Totally.
Oh.
Yes.
Still there?
We're gonna start an argument on here.
Yeah.
Totally.
No,
Star
that's
Wars.
Andor is Star Wars except for the Phillips head screws. That's it. Everything else is Star Wars. And the egg slicer. Other than that, perfect.
Well, what about the
Thanks
bricks?
to Andor, it's much easier to hang my panels now.
Yeah.
I'm searching
Yeah.
for screws.
There you go.
I can just use the
plenty
old
of
Phillips
Phillips
ready to go.
That's a silver lining, I guess.
Yep.
I'm surprised you guys focused in on the way they screw things together.
You,
I'm not.
Oh, you have-
I mean, I will say I will say I've seen a Phillips screw in Ray's staff, but not that I say that that's canon necessarily. But
That is the actual first known in any of the movies.
I figured it was, and I'm thinking it was probably a mistake.
I'm sure the prop
If you look closely, when you're visiting Batu, they're all over the place.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Well, whenever I make my pilgrimage, I guess.
Well, you know what's pretty popular these days to build decks and stuff with is that star screw. It's got
the torque screws. Yeah.
The star head.
I like it. Yeah.
So
I actually prefer the Craig screws. The ones with the square heads.
Yeah, that's what I've been using lately too. The square head.
The star screws, I hate those. They strip out on me. I don't.
They do. They strip out horribly.
Yeah,
they're tough.
I did a couple of decks, and they're just notorious.
Okay. So now we know Tony and Josh hate stripping. That's good.
Well, I mean,
that may be good for those people at home.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Nah.
No, definitely not. Richard, what kind of screws do you guys use over there?
I just use no nails.
No.
You just use nails?
No nails.
There you go. There you go. Just nail it.
So wait, like liquid nails?
Yeah, a bit of stuff. There's some good stuff. Just smack it together, and a lot of it ends up falling apart. And that, but it gives me something to do putting it back together again.
Let's hope not, because that whole wall behind me is liquid nailed.
Now you're gonna see Dennis doing this the rest of the show.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, if you can't fix it with no nails, or even like a bit of gaffer tape, they always say if you can't fix it with gaffer tape, then you just haven't used enough.
You're right.
Yep.
Baling wire and gaffer tape. That'll work.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah. Destroy it yourself. That's what DIY stands for.
You know, speaking of stripping, I feel a little naked because you guys all have like Star Wars memorabilia behind you.
This is not. This is
No? What is that?
no. It's just a backdrop that I ordered off of Amazon.
Whoa, that looks good. It kind of looks like Tony's, only I know Tony.
Tony's.
I want to go
killer,
partying.
man.
I want to go partying at his place. Look at that thing.
I want to have a jam session with him. Is what I want to do.
He says it's his office, but we know it's his bedroom. That's the weird thing. Is it just happens that way. I don't know. Oh, I have Star Wars behind me. I don't know if you can see that right there.
Yeah, that's a Star Wars thing, right?
Wait,
You
Isn't
like
that
that?
a panel that was made
It's a
from
props and villainy.
yeah.
Got that going.
That's right.
Props and
I think we all have
panel.
Kelly.
Well, I mean, I got this thing still sitting here, but
There you go.
Oh,
Nice.
dang. On the ground.
yeah, my holocron.
Props and villainy behind me.
Yeah,
yeah.
that one was a pain, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
Hey, that's our. Yeah. By the way, yeah. Did you like how I like put it together and then you had to draw it?
Yeah, that was really fun and entertaining for me.
Yeah. So what was your? Did you take any of my ideas, or you're just like scrap it and do something better?
No, I used a lot of your ideas in that, and it worked good. We I think we split it up a little bit, if I remember correctly, and then we added more elements from the Ghostbusters. That big panel that they had that the guy turns off,
right,
and sets like all the craziness loose, the dogs and cats living together and all that.
Right. Yeah.
Perfect.
So you're the blueprint guy. Is that what it is?
I have been in the past. We worked together on quite a few things. That's been fun. I think I've done work for basically everybody on this except for you, Josh. Where's my call?
I'm new. I'm still new. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm still learning everything. Learning how to go ahead and do algorithms, I guess.
Yeah. Algorithms are tough. especially. In
I'm not really too concerned about trying to go ahead and be like mainstream or anything like that. I just have fun building things and then communicating with
I
everybody.
can tell you from experience, don't even bother chasing it. Just do your thing and it'll just happen.
Oh my gosh.
That's all I want to do.
And you know you made it when you're walking through Celebration and someone yells, "Dennis!"
Now, is that while he's wearing his Tusken Raider costume?
No, that was we were just walking in the first day.
We literally walked through the front door and somebody was screaming out my name from across the room.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That is awesome.
He turned around and waved, and I was like, "Do you know him?" He goes, "Nope." Like, not at all.
The Tusken Raider hasn't made it to an event yet. It's still a work in progress. London
Is it really?
will be its debut.
Nice.
London.
Wait, who's going to London?
Yeah,
who's
not
going to
me.
London?
I can't afford.
Richard, are you going to Celebration London?
I don't know. I think I'm going to try. Yeah.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah. I mean, I've got about six costumes to choose from if I want to decide to dress up. But,
nice.
I've got a Tusken Raider as well, but you just can't see, can you, with those little...
So,
I remember when I was...
Right. But I'll tell
I remember when I was building it, I just thought I was going to be, I can't wait to get this. I'm going to get the fantasy stick. I'm going to be dead naughty. I'm going to run around and pull things and drop things. But as soon as you put the helmet on, you can't see it, and you get big. It makes you feel sick.
I tested it out at Halloween for the first time, and you're absolutely right. Couldn't see a damn thing. Recently, I switched over to the Boba Fett, the Tusken Raider Boba Fett eyes. Much better.
Oh, yeah, the very small one.
They're shorter and a lot wider. Now I can see well enough to get around.
Okay, you cosplay people. I do have a question. Do they make a screen you can put inside a helmet where you mount a camera on the outside?
Not as obvious enough. No.
Oh, I bet you we could.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's feasible.
Yeah.
But how about like lenses, like a lens?
Like I can't even get my glasses in there, so I go without glasses, which makes it even tougher.
Right.
Oh gosh.
Well, the thing that made me think of it was Darren's K2SO, where he had that screen
camera,
so he can see what's going on in front of him. I mean, I saw that and I was thinking, why don't they put that in a helmet to save some of that?
Your helmet would just get all bulky.
That's the one thing I hate.
And then heavy.
Well, the one thing I hate about creature costumes is you go, oh, that's where his eyes are. When there's a fold and it's darker than the rest of the fold, you're like, yeah, that's where his eyes are. Yay. Thank you.
My cosplay is like Skyrim type stuff.
Lord,
I haven't ventured into the Star Wars stuff yet.
This is my cosplay right here.
Nice. Cosplays yourself.
Yeah, all the time.
It's the best way to go. It's cheaper too.
Although
and you can see
I was Dennis. I was Dennis for Halloween though. Remember? Yeah.
Yes.
On the Halloween show.
Oh, nice.
I missed that.
So you got to put on glasses and.
I had his shirt on and yeah.
Nice.
And we lost Tony.
Oh, did you?
He fell asleep.
It's 2:00 where Tony is too.
No, my daughter was texting me. I got to answer her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, answer that.
Priorities.
Hey, Richard, we're like talking about all this other the interests on the side. What's going on with your movie?
Oh yeah. I've been trying to go as well. What it is, it's a massive project. And as you can see at the moment, I think over there's like a head that's encased in rubber, which that's going to be another severed head for the film. But as you can imagine, getting everybody together, it's like herding cats. It's just when you get like 6 or 7 people that say yes, and then they say, right, it's going to be, I need 2 weeks notice. Say, right, we're going for it this Sunday. What, you mean this Sunday? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just, so you'll get like 6 people that say yeah. And because I've got a lot of the uniforms here, because I've done reenacting, I've collected uniforms. So I have to organise everything and get everybody to do a day's filming. And then usually the sound guy doesn't turn up, so I have to do the sound. I have to keep getting, I've posted scripts through people's pockets, and then haven't read it. And so I'm being the director, the sound guy, and then I'm trying to direct the camera guy. He's all right. He knows how to work a camera, but he's got no imagination about shots. And then when everyone's gone home, I've got the 50 odd hours editing it on my computer. So it's been a massive, big sort of.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I wrote the script about 6 years ago. I had like a midlife crisis where I thought I can't afford a sports car, so I'm going to make a film, and I want to do a werewolf film, and I love reenacting, so I just invented this story of like basically the MOD or the army have had this werewolf for years, because most films they're trying to get the werewolf to sort of to create a weapon. But I thought no. Mine is like they've had it for ages, but they've never dared to let it loose. They've had it through the First World War, and they just didn't dare do anything with it. But it's 1944. Things aren't going too well. So we're gonna get this werewolf out. But all the young guys are working, or should I say, fighting in France. So the only thing left is a dad's army crew, and they can't drop them out of a plane because all the knees might give way, and they're too old to be kicked out of planes. So basically, this dad's army crew has got to get the werewolf to France, so it's all in a truck. So that we've been rattling the sides of the truck, got sound effects and all that kind of stuff, and then they just got to let this werewolf loose in France. So we've actually done quite a bit now, all the building up to the secret mission. So we're actually getting to the juicy stuff now, and I've actually just about finished building the werewolf. That's why I've actually had to learn sculpting, because I was helping this other guy with a film, and I was talking to a props guy there, and he was saying like, well, a werewolf is $3,000. I thought, well, I ain't got $3,000, so I'm gonna have to learn sculpting. So I ordered about 60 kilogram of clay, and my first one, I thought it isn't too bad. I thought, I'm getting somewhere, but when I stepped back, it looked just like an angry dolphin. This ain't gonna work. So I put the mouth and I prized it open and just sort of, and then I still molded it, and it was massive. But when you got it on, you just couldn't move. So I thought I've just got to scrap this idea. So I did another sculpt, and then basically I've got a couple of pugs running around here. And I thought, I might just copy them. So my werewolf now looks like it's been chasing parked cars. If you know what I mean? So it's like a troll. Kind of. And then I've screwed it on top of a motorbike helmet. Because I didn't want to look through the mouth. I thought I want the actor to be able to see where he's going. So the thing is on the top of a motorbike helmet. So the actor can still look down. So when he looks forward, the werewolf looks at you. And now the movability is absolutely brilliant. It's a massive coat with big bits of foam, big form, a big backpack.
Dang.
But he can do windmills with his arms and just run around and get into adventures and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully that'll definitely help the filming. So yeah, so we should be plowing into it pretty soon, as long as, like I say, just the guys don't let me down as much as they have done. I've introduced a couple of new characters. I've blown a couple up who couldn't be bothered to turn up, so they've wandered into a minefield. They're just smoking boots now. They just went the wrong way, and I just put a minefield sign.
Like the hand in Western Front on the fence, only it's boots on the ground. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, just set fire to some boots, and so hopefully we're playing full, because the new guys are bringing a little bit of thirst, because I've played to their strengths. One guy I've known him since school, and he likes an American accent, so he's the American guy. Mm-hmm. We bumped into French Resistance. My mate Matt always loves doing Inspector Clouseau impersonations of Pink Panther, so I thought brilliant. French Resistance, you know what I mean? And I've given him some beautiful lines. When he bumps into us, the young lad who was a stowaway on the truck, it's like giving him some, telling him all about the mission, and Tell me, English type. Do you always go around telling strangers about your secret mission? Because if you do keep doing that, it's not going to be secret anymore. And then you'll just have to say this mission that I'm on. So you've got some lovely little lines in there. So when I've got any spare time, I'm just scribbling, writing the scripts, and I just hope, I want to finish it this year. And it'd be cool. I'm working on a new trailer. It'd be cool if the show could actually show the trailer and actually have a little talk about it, say what you think about it. But that's,
I loved the trailer you had out. Loved it.
Oh, brilliant.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, I'm just going to tweak a little bit. The new characters, I just want to bring them into that trailer, and then shove it back out there with a few little more bits and bobs.
If you do any filming during Celebration, you're going to have a bunch of people over there that could be your actor. That's probably the problem. I mean, you'll have Dennis there for a little bit. Maybe he can work on his French accent. And then
You can do Steve Martin.
I don't know. It's a secret mission. But I think that'd be kind of cool, having everyone over there and then grabbing them. Going, okay, quick, put on this uniform. I think maybe part of the problem is you're using instead of actors, you're using reenactors. That might be the problem.
Yeah, and friends who don't mind letting you down. You know what I mean? People who I've known for years. Just,
Wow.
Yeah. I've got to go shopping, or I've got to clean the fish tank, or you know what I mean? They just. Anyway,
I have to answer a text from my daughter. Sorry, Tony.
That was a low blow.
He comes first. Sorry,
Hey,
guys.
at least Tony's still on here, so that's good.
Oh, Dan's here.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Dan.
I'm just listening. That's
I mean, here I was going to go ahead and ask Richard what he's filming, and he just laid it all out there.
Oh yeah.
Richard,
From-
Dan
From the
is
sound of
our
it, it's-
filmmaker on this side of the
Yeah.
pond.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dan's got quite a few films he's made.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've done a couple. It's fun. It's fun to do, for sure.
I've tried doing some and failed.
But you're right. It's hard to, after you get a certain age, it's hard to get your old friends back together to do stuff.
Or even new friends.
Yeah, or new friends. Yeah, that's right.
New friends. I thought you said
friends.
something else. That's good.
No, I didn't say anything else. You're still stuck on the strippers.
I am.
Well, you are in Vegas, I guess.
I was. I'm in Reno now.
Oh,
Reno.
That's why
Boy.
you guys were confused by the snow.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I used to live in Vegas, but
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you'd be
Yeah.
confused by the snow. It's only when I was down there, it snowed once.
well, it snowed one time when we were living in Vegas, but it only lasted like a morning.
Yeah, but it caused crazy traffic
Oh man,
accidents.
there was disasters everywhere. The airports were shut down.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just absolute
People
chaos.
jumping out of second floor buildings. It was awful.
Right?
I can't take it anymore. I'm jumping off the second floor.
it's been 2 hours. It hasn't been.
I mean, there were cars parked on the side of the road. They couldn't go anywhere because they didn't have any snow tires.
Where's my internet?
Yeah.
Yeah, a quarter of an inch. Everybody panics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And when we talk about snow too. All right, where's that coffee, Richard?
Yeah, right.
I know, it's absolutely brilliant. It's doing the job.
Get all that.
All right, we're here all week.
Well, my
Dan,
mom is here. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Dan. I was gonna say, Dan,
Oh,
we got
whoops.
a few comments out there.
Yeah, we got my
We
mom.
have a couple
I got,
people watching.
Yep, Phil.
All right.
We got Sam Hain.
Hey,
What's up? What's up? And then we got CG artist Ron. What's up, Ron?
What's up, man?
Nice.
Ronnie. Oh man. Oh, okay. Now we're getting to that zenith part of the show.
Well, it was 24 minutes in, so I guess I could do my commercial break.
Sweet.
Might as well.
Sweet. It is well, everybody. I don't know. Do I have a commercial? I don't think I have a commercial.
I thought it was the trailer for Richard's movie. Was that not too...
Oh, that'd be fun. I don't have it. I didn't
Sorry.
pull it up.
Sorry. Richard, he didn't read the contract. I apologize.
It's too fine. It's if you Google World War Wolf, that's the name of it.
World War Wolf.
Nice.
Yes.
Here I was thinking it was British. Here I was thinking it was English werewolf in Paris.
Oh. Ooh. That's pretty good. That's part deux.
Right.
Yeah. Or the prequel.
Oh, Lordy.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I guess I don't have anything with me. Anyways,
Nothing?
I'll just
Talk it
tell
up.
you guys.
Talk it up, Dan. There you go.
I do have one thing. I have to turn around a second.
Merchandising.
Merchandise.
There
Let
we
me
go.
let me open up my trench coat.
All right, everybody. Commercial break. Here you go.
Woo,
Go
don't
to
break it.
insidetheboothtv.com/shop. Buy yourself some merchandise. We do have a 7-second.
That was the best trailer ever.
Yes. We have mugs, we have hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got neck gaiters, and more. Go to
Face masks.
insidetheboothtv.com/shop and buy yourself some stuff.
They have net gators, they have instigators, they have everything.
Yeah,
Lordy.
that's it. And if you like what we do, that will help support us. Another thing that helps support us is by hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, and dinging that bell so you get notified for more content that comes up.
Yes.
What else? Yes. And then you can also
Patreon.
become a Patreon member. That's right. Patreon member for just $1 a month. And, that helps us. And yeah.
Woo!
That's about it, I guess. Right?
You sold it,
that's
Dan.
the commercial.
Yeah.
I sold it. I hope so. You guys
Hold
better
on.
do something.
I'm going to sign up for the $5,000 level. You're going to be washing my socks and underwear for a month. I'm just saying.
Sweet.
Does that
Is
work
how
if we
many
all team
socks
up and do it?
underwear you got?
Oh, I wear a lot of socks.
I have lots of socks.
Even with sandals, right?
Yes, damn right. Especially with sandals.
Nice. That's
Oh,
the
man.
dad thing, right?
Yeah,
If you're
yeah,
old,
yeah.
you wear
No, yeah.
socks with sandals.
Speaking of dad thing, Tony, what are you up to, like in this time frame of our life?
Yeah. What?
What are you up to? And
There we go.
Oh, about 6 foot.
Knew it. Dad jokes.
Actually, my wife's out of town this week, so it's just me and the animals, the dogs.
Okay.
The animals. You are an animal, Tony. You are an animal.
Animal.
He's talking about his daughter, and then he says, "I'm just here with the animals." Yeah, that's... See, Richard, he didn't read the contract either.
Howl to the moon. Ow.
So-
Werewolf.
Are you getting a lot done then? Is that what you're saying?
Not really. I want to.
I'm on a
That's
show.
always how it is.
I have a project I'm working on, but I had to stop to do this with you guys. So.
Darn.
Sweet. What was
Can
the
you-
project?
Can you
Are
tell
you
us?
able to talk?
You maybe,
What?
are you able to tell us what the project is? Or are you contractually obligated to keep your mouth shut?
Well, I want to keep most of it a surprise, but it's a part deux
No.
video, so that
Yay,
gives you a little
socks.
bit of a hint.
Does it have to do with socks? Just a question.
Yeah, sure, that's what it is.
Nice.
Ah, it's got some socks and some sandals. Socks and sandals.
But it is a pot deux, so it's French. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, French is good. We're just gonna work our way around. Josh, what about you? What are you working on?
Well, I finished my project, so I gotta come up with another one.
Have you thought about socks in France?
I might go. I've been on a holocron kick, so I might incorporate socks into the holocron.
That works. That
There you
works.
go.
It'd be kind of weird, but
You're done.
and
Holocron
kind
on
of
a-
creepy, but
Put the holocron in a sock, and then it's a weapon.
oh, okay. I was thinking about putting the sock in a holocron.
And Tony has done time. Good. Good to know.
I don't know what you're talking
Dennis,
Yes, sir.
what about you?
I got like a ton of crap going on.
That's good.
Yep. Thanks.
Vague. I like it.
It's con crunch, man. There's only like 36 days left. It's
Wow,
That was
all
fast.
it's all about Walter right now.
Walter.
Yes.
I've named him Walter. The kids hate him. I got a mannequin in the corner. They're afraid to come down here. He's fully dressed over there, staring at me right now.
And wait, they're afraid of him and he's fully dressed? That's
Oh
good.
yeah. Full costume, head to toe, sitting over there in the corner.
Did you see what Ron said? I'm sorry. I just saw his.
Bring
little-
that up, Dan. Oh my God.
I will.
Soccer-cron. There you go.
Yeah.
Soccer-cron.
Okay, someone's got to sing it. Sing it.
I don't know how to. What's a soccer crime?
Well, I'm
don't
assuming. I'm assuming Ron. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's a riff on Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan? Oh,
Yeah.
or maybe his sock and holocron.
Yes.
For that, yeah.
That's Dennis
This
has
is awesome.
something in his hand.
This
He
is-
wants to
Yeah,
show
what
us.
you doing there,
No one
Dennis?
tell.
This is what I've been working on.
Fancy.
A beaded necklace?
Yeah.
This is the sash for Walter.
Okay.
Is that like a?
How much wampum did you pay for it?
How much what? How much what?
Wampum. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm making Native American jokes. I'm sorry.
So I had some help with this from one of the guys from the builder's room, Sean Ringo.
Oh, nice.
He did all the leather work for me, and then I've been just getting it ready to go on.
Cool.
Sweet.
That's
Does
gonna
that
look great.
cover
I love
all
the
your
bead.
private parts?
It does. It covers all the private parts right in the V.
He just
Nice. That's good.
see the earlier version. He had to wear a sock.
You're right.
I swear, if someone tuned in right now, they're thinking we're all drinking,
Right?
and I haven't been. Has anyone else been drinking?
No,
No, I got
Water.
Chick-fil-A.
Whew.
just some water. That's it.
I'm sure Richard's drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Water.
I had a bit of
down.
medicine earlier.
It looked like it was in a mason jar.
Yeah, it kind of did.
It did.
That-
I was thinking a pickle jar. Is that a pickle
About
jar?
the same
What is
thing.
that?
Yeah.
I guess I could bring Walter over here.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
Like that?
Do it.
All right. Talk amongst yourselves. Give me a minute.
Ron says we're all drunk. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, I don't drink.
Yeah, I don't know. How many people do drink here?
Oh, I drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard, you know,
Oh, I drink.
Tony drinks.
I'm not holding a candle saying my name in a dark room. My name's Cameron and I'm a drinker. I'm not doing that, but I think if you ever got me and Richard alone in a bar, we might end up owning the bar. I'm just saying.
Yeah, probably.
We
Or
were
get
occupied.
thrown out pretty quickly.
Either that or we own like cell block C. I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there we
Rod,
go.
Rod said that maybe he was drunk. Maybe that's why.
Well, after seeing that sentence, Ron, I was wondering.
Ooh,
what I
Dark
got.
Saber.
Mm,
Ooh, I like it.
somebody's the ruler of Mandalore.
Me.
Only on this show can you just whip out your saber
That's right.
and show it on the
God.
interweb.
Pull it off.
Oh man,
Oh, there it is.
that's freaking cool.
Everything.
Darn.
Twisted.
Here, I'm gonna have to
Dude.
zoom in. Solo layout. Here we go.
Yeah.
Wow,
Look at
There it
that.
is.
That
that's
is
amazing.
fantastic. So you can actually see out of that, Dennis?
Yeah, I can see pretty good now with the new eyes.
Okay.
Only
Now, is that with
two.
glasses on or no?
No glasses.
Still no glasses. Okay.
No glasses.
You could put lenses in there, right? Take your
I
glasses.
thought about it. I've actually thought about taking apart some safety glasses and putting them in there to see what happens. But
Oh, there you go.
There's
That's
an
not
idea.
a bad
Yeah.
idea.
I walked around all Halloween without them, so it's totally manageable.
Well, you
How
have
would
the
it look if you went ahead
gaffy
and put the
stick.
glasses on the outside?
Oh,
Yeah, I could do that as well. Just
Yeah.
give them a pair of glasses.
That's it.
I think it's
Grandpa
safe.
Tuscan.
It's
Yeah.
safe when you're walking
that.
around with a gaffy stick, though. You can use that as a white cane.
Yeah. A walking
old.
stick.
Oh dang!
Ah,
Did he
nice.
carve that?
That's impressive.
I don't know.
Dang!
We'll have to ask him when he puts his earbuds back in.
So when he comes back on, we'll start asking about something else. Okay, did you carve that? Oh damn! I screwed it up.
It is. Yeah.
That's so freaking cool. Dang, is that a lizard?
Safeguard
That's
insurance.
cool.
Rubber banded to it.
So
Nice.
there's a guy on the forum. He calls himself the Woodchuck.
Yeah.
He actually carved it for me.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's really
nice.
cool.
And
Do you know what it's made out of? That's like what wood it is?
I don't.
No.
But it's
The,
actually
the
wood.
woodworker in me. Yeah. The woodworker in me wanted to know. So.
So it's actually comes apart into 3 pieces.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
So it
Oh,
can fit
nice.
in my travel
Wonderful.
bag.
Yeah.
What? That
But
dude was smart.
I gotta finish it up. Still gotta
Don't
be
take that
stained.
through security.
Right,
gotta
right.
Add the leather to it, and I got a bunch of stuff I still need to do to it.
What are you gonna do with the lizard on there?
The lizard goes up your nose.
Oh, that's
Oh
right,
yeah.
Right.
I was
That
thinking I
whole
could
thing.
save 50% on my car insurance.
You're right. See, I didn't even think about that. You're right. I should apply that.
There was the commercial.
I should apply that.
That's his Geico gaffy stick.
That's it.
That works.
Geico gaffy stick.
That totally works. I love it.
That is cool. I like
That,
it.
yeah, that was really, really cool.
Yeah.
So the thing that I found impressive with Dennis too was when we got to Anaheim and he goes, "Oh, you got to see my costume that I put together like 4 minutes ago," and he pulls out this thing that is just amazing. Your the aging, he was doing the airbrushing on the clothing and stuff. It looked fantastic. Are you doing that stuff on there too?
Yeah, it's all aged up, and it's got the powders on it, and the whole works. Sand,
Wow.
everything.
The other thing that gets me is when you see
All the lines on the mask are airbrushed in. That's all airbrushed dirt.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
now, have you guys noticed if you've seen like the original movie props and stuff, how crappy they look in comparison to the props everybody else is making now?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like, okay,
So-
here's his flashlight. I mean lightsaber. And then, you have Dennis like whipping out lightsabers that look like they actually ignite.
I don't know if you guys want to do a show and tell, but that whole wall back there is full of them.
Yeah, you know my
Yeah, I
address.
saw him.
Hey, I'm still waiting on mine. Get in line.
I'm planning on making one at some point and incorporating wood into it.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Weren't the
So-
originals wood
No, but if you
for the filming?
if you watched the Bad Batch 2 episodes ago, or maybe 3,
Yeah, the
Gunter,
Wookiee. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gunji. Yeah,
that's wood.
yeah. I saw him in the Clone Wars. I hadn't watched Bad Batch yet.
The Clone Wars as well. You're right.
Yeah. No, that's what inspired me.
Right.
So-
Now, speaking of the Bad Batch, what do you guys think of it so far? If anybody's seen it, I don't know if everybody's seen it or not.
I haven't
don't
stayed
know
up to
yet.
date on it, but
So like this one's my pride and joy.
Oh, look at that.
That's nice.
That's a curved tilt.
Here, let me
Mhm.
put you on a solo.
Now, how'd you put the bend on it?
Pipe bender.
Oh, is that what you used? Okay.
uh,
Yeah, it's just a pipe bender. It's made. It's 3 individual
Man.
pieces. This is actually an old
Is it
vacuum
really?
cleaner.
Okay.
It's an old vacuum cleaner hose pipe.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice. I love it.
Nice.
That's the
So
best.
it's pretty thin aluminum, easy to bend.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't suck. That's good.
Yeah.
Not anymore. It did at
Not
one
anymore.
point. It did at one point.
Mhm.
So
That's
are
so
you
cool.
able to put like a blade on that, and then
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
lights
So
up?
this
Oh,
one, I don't know if you guys can see it, but
Oh yeah,
Lights up.
I can hear
it
it.
lights up.
lights up, makes noises. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh
Is that
wow.
like a kit that you got, and you just put it together?
Dude.
I machined this whole thing.
Right.
This all
but
started out as
like-
just
He's talking about the electronic wise.
Yeah, the
Are
the
they
electronics. Yeah, it's just it's a soundboard you can
Okay.
wire together. There's a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
guys out there who sell them already wired. You just buy it and plug it in. But
Oh,
these are all I wired all these.
Oh, you wired all of them yourself.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah.
impressive.
They got
Nice.
motion sensors on them and the whole deal. You can wave it and it
Oh
makes
my
all the noises.
gosh.
So sketchy guy, what have you been up to? what is your
What's your
Yeah,
latest
that's-
cartoon?
Six
latest thing?
6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
All right.
Gotcha, Tony. All right. Yeah, actually, I got into my first Comic-Con.
Nice.
I
Really?
saw that.
That's happening July 8th in Reno, and me and a few guys that I've met up here who are also comic book creators. We started a group called the Comic Underlords, and yeah, so we're kind of pushing that, and it's basically going to be we have like a meeting. We just kind of get together with a bunch of other people that create comic books, so either writers or editors or illustrators, and I didn't even realize that there are people that do one specific thing and that's all they ever do, like penciling or inking or coloring, and very few do all 3. So it was really interesting to have conversations with somebody that's like, oh yeah, I penciled this, I penciled this, I penciled this. It's like, did you finish anything? It's like, and then you look at it and it looks like it's done. It's just in pencil. It's amazing.
Right.
So that's cool. We're going to be pushing that at the Comic-Con, and we're like I said, we're meeting all the time, and it's
You should
years
make,
ago.
I was
What's
gonna
that?
say you should make a graphic novel for Rich's movie there, World War Wolf.
What do
There's
you
an
think
idea.
about that, Richard?
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That would, yeah.
It would be a little cartoony, and some of the characters would disappear halfway through a page, but
That would be cool.
we could base that on real life.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is it Sunday? Hold on, I gotta go. Change the air in my tires. I'll be right back.
I've got to go wean the dog.
Yeah, time to rotate the air. That's how that goes.
Yeah.
Right.
Gonna walk the dog,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Sure.
Oh
Yeah.
no. So yeah, I've been busy on that, and then finishing up Sisters Wolf, and that's been kind of crazy.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yep. And getting some stuff ready for the Fab Four: Dennis, Ron, Brian, and what's that other guy? Little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy, James.
Little Jimmy. Yeah, James. I've got some stuff to get together for you guys and ship overseas with you.
Nice.
And then the
Yes.
crowd. Oh, you know what though? I just realized I had this out here too. We are working on. We're working on a game based on the makers. I don't know if you can see that. You see that? Okay.
The Smuggler.
Kind of ish. Sure.
Kind of
Oh,
ish. There you go.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's Ron.
It's
Oh,
a card
nice.
game.
Oh, cool.
So we're kind of working on this. We're hoping to get it together before Celebration, so we get some video of the guys playing it.
Oh,
And there's that one. Yeah, so
Hey,
that's
Walter.
something else we've been working on.
and
then
there's Dave.
Whitey.
There's James.
Whitey.
Hey,
Oh,
Dave.
nice. What's up, Whitey? He was
buddy.
I asked him to be on. He couldn't make it tonight, so
Oh.
he's here in the chat.
What's up?
Yay.
Better late than never, Dave.
That's right. He says, check this bunch out. Check out this bunch.
He is talking about us, right?
Yes, I believe so.
We can only assume.
God, I hope so.
Nice.
Have you guys seen the trailer for is it 65, the new Kylo movie?
Yeah, it's 65. Yeah.
So it's 65.
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys think of that? I haven't
I've
heard
not
much.
seen that trailer. No.
I'm a little confused on the concept of it.
Well,
It's supposed to be 65,000 years ago, yet they're
Million.
all modernized, or a million years ago, yet they're all modernized still.
Yeah. So they're saying that the first humans on Earth crash landed at that time, and
Okay.
that's what I got out of it.
Okay.
So
okay.
they're-
Yeah,
so
I
they're
did
actually
see that.
aliens
commercial.
then.
It looks.
Yeah.
It looks
Okay.
weirdly interesting but confusing at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he joins Jurassic Park basically, and
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, where am I?" Yeah,
I think that's one of his lines.
yeah.
That sounds plausible.
Oh,
I'm just
jeez.
a tourist.
Yeah,
I think the question should more be where. Oh, what year am I? When am I?
when am I? Yeah. What planet is this? Why are there dinosaurs? I don't know.
That's funny.
I mean, it could be like a whole Planet of the Apes kind of thing, I guess.
That's what I was thinking.
Ooh,
Something
yeah.
like that. Yeah. And
Who
then
liked
Mario
Planet of the
Brothers.
Apes?
Hey,
One of my
Planet of the Apes.
favorites.
Not
Not the modern ones; those are junk.
I like the original.
The modern ones?
Yeah,
I actually.
The modern ones I only like because of Andy Serkis, but I really love the Charlton Heston one.
Marky
Well-
Mark is junk.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, that one, the Tim
That
Burton
one
one.
was
Ugh.
awful. That one was ridiculous. But the one after, or the ones
the one
after,
after,
were
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, the ones with Andy Serkis doing playing as Caesar.
Yes.
Mhm.
So good. So good.
Andy Serkis.
He can
Yeah,
start the first order.
He might be drunk when he starts the first order. What
That's
are you?
it.
See, that's where the term pissed came from, Richard. That's how they got drunk back then. Woo. Just go ahead and infer that one.
That's great.
You have us on a delay, Dan, just in case. Like, can't do anything else. Leave it out.
In case Cameron opens his mouth.
Yeah, what were you thinking, man?
I don't know.
Inviting this guy.
Socks.
I don't know. I just thought, it'd be fun. And it is. It's kind of fun.
It is, but we have to move to cable. It's great.
To move the cable.
We're never gonna get that toy deal now. Just
Oh,
saying.
never. No. No.
I guess not.
Yeah.
We don't need a toy deal. We just make our own.
That shit is stale.
We'll make
Hey,
it.
You guys can make your own. You guys got 3D printers. I gotta go ahead and freaking carve mine.
I have 3D printers. I use a deodorant stick. There's no 3D printing in that.
Oh,
Toys
Okay, I got burned.
let's talk about 3D printing for a second.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was gonna say, I can't say nothing about it.
Ron actually designed a statue for me to print and to give out at the Comic-Con.
Oh, no.
And
Oh, really?
It's really cool. Yeah, because the two girls, they fight with a sword named Ado and a crossbow named Brian.
Right on. Yeah.
Love the names. Love
True
the names.
story. True story.
Well, okay, so the two girls are Carissa and Barb. So
Right.
their weapons are their true life husbands. So, there you
Right.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
believe
there's some double entendre in there too.
Ah, French again.
Yes, part deux. Part trois.
I can't count in French. I can count in German. That's about it.
Ah, see?
So, Bad Batch. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I was gonna say Bad Batch. Yeah.
Those Dodgers.
Those Dodgers. He says he completely forgot about it. You can't get that shit.
Oh, there you go. I'm using this as a venue to actually get the work that he was
Remind
working on. Yeah, that's not
That's
why.
it.
It turned out amazing though, and it only took him like, I don't know, a couple of seconds. It's
You can make toys out of styrofoam.
ooh yeah. Turn it on. Turn it on. Can you
Yeah,
turn
I
it on?
saw that video. That was really cool.
Freaking cool.
Here you go.
There's
Yeah,
our
one
toy
of these-
deal.
That
One of
is
these
cool.
days
They
I'll
have
learn LEDs.
lasers to look like they're far away. It goes. Pew, pew, pew. I like the pew
And the
pew.
sound effects, or was that Dan?
That's
That-
Dan.
I think it's sound effects.
Pew, pew, pew.
But I am gonna record that and add it in.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
I would.
So Dan, stay after the class. We have some
All right.
recording for to do.
I got
I'm
some
recording.
Pew, pew, pew.
You have some pewing to do.
Okay,
Josh.
fine. I
Josh.
can go ahead and pull this one out.
Josh, never fear the LEDs, man. I don't know what I'm doing. It's really easy.
Is it really? I just
Yeah.
use Christmas lights.
As long as you make everything into a circle, you can't go wrong. Wiring.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I can get it wrong.
Yeah, I'm not.
knowing my luck.
Not very good at it either.
This one goes to this one.
Yeah, exactly. With a 9-volt battery.
Can we just record every sound effect Dan makes and wire it into everything that you guys make? Because that would be really cool.
Yeah, you need to
That-
start putting that in props and villainies panels.
Oh my gosh, yes. Kelly, is Kelly on here? Is Kelly watching? No.
He needs to be.
No, he's not watching right now.
Richard could wire that into his R2 Beer 2 unit and have that sound that you just did.
No.
That'd
Ron needs to do that in his arcade that he's building.
be- Ooh.
Oh, he's got an arcade. That's right.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
got a
Ron.
few of them now. He's
How's
on
that
a roll.
going?
He's on a roll.
Let's see what else Dennis got over there.
This is the
Oh, yeah.
deodorant. The deodorant stick.
Oh, is that Ray's speeder?
No.
Sorta.
Look,
Is that
look
a-
close.
It's my
Pretty close.
interpretation of Ray's speeder, but it's actually a deodorant stick and a flashlight.
That looks like Dash.
Oh snap, dude! Dash Rendar, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
not
is it Dash?
Dash. That's the
No,
Jurassic
no.
Park dude. What's his name?
Dude, Owen
Chris
Grady or
Pratt.
whatever
Chris-
his name is.
Yeah,
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Yes. That is Chris Pratt with a helmet on.
Sweet.
It seriously looks like Dash from here with a helmet. Of
Yeah,
course,
it
Dash
does.
wouldn't wear a helmet, would he?
Would Chris Pratt
No,
be a good?
but-
It's very
Chris Pratt is a great guy. I love
Can't
him.
wait-
Would he?
Anyway,
Can't wait to see him in the next Star Wars film.
I can't wait to see him in the Terminal List 2.
Ooh, that was a great movie.
Well,
Show.
the
It's a show.
series, yeah.
Yeah.
Series, yeah. Fantastic.
That was really good. Yeah.
I loved it.
It totally went a different direction than I was thinking.
Oh, I know. And you know, did you see that they're going to go ahead and come out with another season that's going to focus rather on the other character, the CIA guy?
That's going to be cool. Do you guys know what we're talking about? Because we're
No
off on a
clue.
tangent.
Yeah.
Nope.
What show is this?
Sorry. The Terminal List on Amazon.
Terminal List, and it is so good. And if you guys have ever seen an old movie called Jacob's Ladder, that's the direction I thought
heard
it
of
was going to
this.
go. And it's like everything that happens in the movie is like a really bad flash, like I don't know, bad trip or whatever. And he's not really going through it. And that's what I thought they were going to twist at the end of that, and they didn't. It was actually happening. I was like,
Yeah, I know.
it's crazy good.
There's some brutal moments in there too, but it's like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
ideas.
now.
Oh, sorry.
I did actually see that. That was a very, very well done show.
Yeah. Captivating. Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't recommend when the new one comes out, don't like watch it as it comes out. Wait till it's all out if that's possible and just binge it, because that's the only way you're going to feel
That's kind of what I did.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
You end up going to work the next day like, oh my God, why am I so worked up? It's because of the damn show.
Because the show.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, it's like, ooh, it gave me some ideas.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen the new Han Solo movie or show?
Which
what's
one?
it? The new Han Solo show, Harrison Ford show.
Oh, the Indiana Jones and 1923.
Yeah, Yes, 1923. Have you seen that yet?
That's
I'm not really interested in that whole Yellowstone stuff.
Oh, it's pretty good.
It's good stuff. It's
I
good
like
stuff.
I hear it is, but I'm not really into that stuff. Westerns for me has gone away since Clint Eastwood and John Wayne. So
Who? Just kidding.
Mandalorian.
So speaking of westerns,
Western style.
Yeah. Which I like. Kind of like how Firefly goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Firefly has that Western feel to it too.
Yeah,
Oh, totally.
so
Firefly's great.
who's all excited for Mandalorian season 3?
Me. That's about time.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna throw some shade. I am excited to go ahead and have Mandalorian season 3 because Andor didn't do it for me. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Really?
I know. I'm sorry. I am
Andor-
one of the. I'm
Andor's
one of the
probably
few.
the greatest written Star Wars that's been
Yeah,
put
Dan-
out to this day.
No, I'm sorry.
Josh off the
No.
show. You're
I'm
out.
sorry. I know I'm younger than you and everything like that, but no.
It is, I'm telling you.
I respect my elders, so
That happened.
It's a good thing we're virtual.
So
Does that make me the oldest?
so Bad Batch.
Terrible. Terrible.
My question is, the only issue I have with the Bad Batch is why did they start with they started this season with what's it, Crosshair?
Yeah.
What and then he drops off the thing and
It's got
no
no
one talks
direction.
about
It's got no
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
It's
what's-
got nothing. It's the A team every week saving somebody.
so they're missing shots everywhere. Then, right?
It's got no
Crosshair.
direction. It's got no point. It's got
Yeah,
no
so
hook.
That's
It's
what
got
my thing
nothing.
is what happened to.
I mean,
I
I'm
mean-
still watching every minute of it, but it's got
So Crosshair just disappears. He just
yeah,
he's
like
there
they
when
stopped talking
they
about him.
focused on him big time, like that's where it was
The
headed,
first
and
two-
then all of a
yeah, the
sudden,
first-
bam!
I got
see
you.
ya.
It's
Have a nice day.
it's one of Richard's friends. We should have him call, say get Crosshair back on.
He just stopped showing up.
It literally has the feeling like every episode is its own individual show. Like none of them even tie together.
Yeah, no,
Really?
Very rare,
Intro
very
of the week kind of
very
thing.
minimal. Yeah, minimal tie-ins.
I'm not fully into the Bad Batch only because that's what Rex was for. I mean, to me,
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I'll
wait
give it a
to
shot
see.
at some point.
What was the girl's name? Omega?
Yeah,
Omega,
Omega.
Omega?
Fett.
I was a little confused
What?
how she's a clone and a girl.
Omega Fett.
Well, you can manipulate DNA strands, I guess.
If you're gonna do that, why clone? I don't know. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, it is strange.
She has
Unless they're trying to shoehorn. And I'm not going to get political on this. I'm
So
sorry.
let's think about this though. If you
Richard,
go
what's your
back,
thought?
if you go,
I keep hearing a thing in my headphones saying recharge.
if you go back,
Uh-oh.
if you go back, if you
It's
follow the story
same beer.
backwards, if you follow the story backwards, right?
Uh-huh.
Boba Fett is Alpha,
Okay.
Okay, right,
and our new girl is Omega.
Yep.
right. So she's the end.
The end.
She's the end of the cloning. And
The end.
So what happened
the
to?
last
So what
clone.
happened? So what happened to Beta and Charlie and Delta?
That's
and
your
Echo?
army.
Oh, we have Echo. I'm sorry.
That's your army.
Yeah.
Everything in between Alpha and Omega is your clone army.
It's us.
Hmm.
We are the
JT?
army.
I was gonna say. So we are Legion.
We are Legion. Legion's great. I love Legion.
David had a good point too. Omega's actually older than the rest of the Bad Batch. She just
yeah, that's true.
didn't
Yeah.
get the
Correct.
Oh, she didn't. Yeah, I get that.
She's not.
and
She doesn't
yeah.
have the
Hand,
aging.
The
Yeah.
enhancing aging thing.
The
Okay.
aging, right.
So is it possible that she's actually the alpha?
No, but it's very
No, my-
possible she is actually the sister of the Boba Fett.
Oh.
Yeah, my
Gotcha.
question is that so like when was she? Because again, I hadn't watched it, and maybe it's spoilers or whatever. But so was she created during the time that Boba Fett was still there, or what?
Apparently, I think she was supposed to be created at the same time
Correct.
as Boba Fett.
And she was like hidden from him.
Must be or something.
She was, always in
It
the
still
lab,
sounds
never
weird.
out in the public.
Yeah.
It's still a
That just
mystery.
sounds
We're
weird.
waiting to see if any of these episodes actually explain anything.
I don't
Nah,
know.
yeah. I don't think
They might explain where Richard's
Right,
friends
though.
disappear in the middle of filming. That's good.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about Boba Fett having a sister, though. But then again, the Boba Fett that we had in the book of Boba Fett was kind of weak.
So Boba Fett in the comic books has a daughter as well.
I didn't
Wow,
know.
but is that canon or no?
It is canon.
Is it really?
It's Dark
Snap.
Horse Comics.
And that's the Boba Fett.
Well, so
before-
is Rogue Squadron.
Yeah, Rogue Squadron is also canon, part of the video game.
What the heck is that buzzing going on? Sounds like a giant fly.
that was my sound effects.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, okay. I thought Jeff Goldblum somehow infiltrated.
Richard's lost his earbuds. You can't
Uh-oh.
hear
Yeah,
us.
I can actually still hear.
But so okay, so
Oh, you're still hearing us.
Okay.
Good. That's good. Just not as good.
oh, this sounds kind of weird. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, so I'm assuming that Dennis knows a lot more about what's canon and what's not. I thought that the X-Wing series was like a part of like the Legends saga, if you will.
So there's two types of canon, right? There's canon that you've got through Disney.
Yeah.
Okay? And then there's canon that they've retroed, which means they've done
the
away with it
expanded
or
universe.
changed the path.
Oh, okay.
So a lot
Okay.
of the stuff they're pulling in, like Cobb Vanth, like things like that, those are all
Mhm.
out of books.
Mhm.
Were they?
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, Cobb Vanth is initially in Aftermath. Which
Oh,
is
was
the
he?
Yes, I think the second book, which falls after Jedi. There's 3-book series of Aftermath.
Right. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, those were supposed to be like the new canon because I'm used to like
Correct.
Michael A. Stackpole's books, Aaron Alston, those
Right.
books are what I'm used to. That's what I
Right.
read for years as a
Yeah,
kid.
so all that stuff that you read that we read as kids is all legend. Now, right?
Obsolete.
It's all
Yeah, and that's why I was confused because the Rogue
but
Squadron.
if you-
All of it. They picked
no,
the-
right. Yeah, I was gonna
I was
say.
gonna say they did bring Grand Admiral Thrawn into it, but they
Right. If you
changed it a
pay
little bit,
close
I think.
attention to these things, that's where they're pulling from. They're pulling
Yeah.
from all that stuff, legend, anywhere.
Which honestly I think they should stick with anyway because it has
Right.
some better storylines.
They're advancing the story based on what they feel fits what's happening.
I
at the
mean,
time.
I think the Yuzhong Vong would have been an epic enemy instead of bringing the Empire back through the First Order.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That would have been a much better storyline.
What was
These
the
lo-
second order, by the way?
These last 3 movies we got were just clones of the
Small
first 3
fry, a
movies.
Big Mac, and a side of onion rings.
Well done, Josh.
Thanks for keeping it clean. And we're back on PBS. Thank you.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, yay!
Woo!
So,
Chippy,
so
my
let's
neighbor.
get into the Mandalorian. Has anybody heard anything on internets or?
I keep hearing some things about Cara Dune, but I doubt that.
Isn't she in the trailer?
You'll never see Cara
I
Dune
hadn't
again.
seen,
No, I don't think so.
which is a shame.
that
I mean,
back.
because she
I
was a
take
good
that back.
character.
I take that back. You may see the character of Cara Dune, but you will never see
Gina Carano,
Gina
Gina
Carano
Carano.
That's
as
bad.
Cara Dune.
which is sad, but
Are they recasting her?
I don't think you'll see her this season, but I'm not going to say they won't recast her in future.
Right. in
They
the future.
they may body cast her. I don't know.
Well, you got to realize at some point this Rangers of the Republic was based all around her character.
right, it was.
So if
That's
they
why the
actually do
movie's not
decide to put that out, they're going to end up having to do some sort of a recast or a younger version or however they go with that.
Or have her
series.
sister.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or her sister.
Mandalorian
Yeah, sister.
does start tomorrow, Ron.
Yes,
You're
Mandalorian does start tomorrow. Yay!
Are we having a watch party?
Mandalorian starts in 2
Um,
hours and 30 minutes.
Technically, right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I go on my Disney Plus at midnight, nothing comes up until like.
Oh,
1
I can't afford to do
You're-
that. I gotta get up at
Dan,
about 5 in the
you're
morning.
in New York, correct?
Yeah, I'm in Eastern
So-
Standard Time.
So you're 3 a.m. start time for that stuff.
Yeah, what you need is NordVPN.
Yes,
That's
NordVPN.
right. That's right.
But
Sponsor. No, it's not a
yeah.
sponsor, but we would like
Regular-
it to be a sponsor.
regular network, you're 3 a.m. in your area.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Watch party.
I'm
Watch
not going to
party.
stay up that late. Well,
I can't.
Watch party.
I can't do that. I gotta go to work at 5 in the morning.
Richard, how are you staying up so late? It's a
Right?
Tuesday. It's
Yeah,
what?
I'm allowed. I've been good, so yeah.
He asked for permission.
Just plenty of coffee.
You've been good this week. Okay.
Yeah, I've been a good boy.
That's what the
I
pugs
gotta
say.
put
Good
up a
boy.
building in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, he's with it.
keep my pants here.
Richard is like, so you guys think I'm crazy. That guy,
Oh, I laugh every time I watch his videos.
Dude,
I
love
I'll
Richard's
watch
stuff.
those things 2 and 3 times in a row.
did you watch the RC one with the Boba
yeah.
Fett RC? I can't tell you how many times I watched that before someone said, please turn
Yeah.
that off. I was like, no. No.
Oh, really? Thanks.
I'm gonna have to find his
Yeah.
stuff. This is the first time I've seen him. So
Oh,
So-
dude.
The
Yeah.
Richard-
RT stuff. We had a long conversation via text about the lunchbox.
Oh,
My favorite
Jeez.
RCs.
Yeah.
I had that
that's
as
still
a
one
kid.
of my favorite cars. That
Yeah, I had that one as a kid.
Yeah.
Mine was the Grasshopper.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. In the cage, not the tub. That was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what we
Yeah,
used to do after we saw like Road Warrior and we were like old enough to buy our own RC cars, we were like putting bolts and stuff in the tires and
Yeah.
ripping apart the Lexan bodies and then realizing that was
I watch
expensive.
videos where people do that now.
Yeah.
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 I was-
every Christmas. I still have another RC car. I've just got to keep going because I treat them. I drive them like I stole them, so they just don't last too long.
Yeah, there was more airtime in your video with the RC launching in them than there
Right,
was
yeah.
on Legally Blonde. It was great.
It's,
Amazing.
glad you enjoyed it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I loved it. It brought back a lot of memories. And I was looking at my RC car up there, my Bronco off road. I'm like, no, it'll never fly. It just won't fly. It'll get a little air, but it'll never fly.
Just need a big enough takeoff ramp.
There you go.
You
Yeah.
need to re-gear, get a what do they call the blower mowers from the lawn blowers,
Oh,
the leaf blower. Yeah, put that in one.
oh, leaf blower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd fly then for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
never
it and
find
throw
it
it off
again.
the cliff. That fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh lordy.
Yeah.
And then the U.S. will just shoot it down.
yeah. Yeah. They'll say that must
Hopefully, a
be
lot
some
quicker than we did on the last one.
Yeah.
I know all the kids with their birthday parties are crying
Yeah.
Yeah.
or balloons.
Oh, I had to make sure I get the right balloon for my child for her birthday yesterday.
Made in China. Nope. Sorry.
No.
Why does this one say Great Lakes or bust? I don't know what that means. Dan's like, I don't know why we did this. It's like,
I love
You know what
Richard
it
said,
is?
I gave up sleep for this.
We don't have Tabitha here to keep us all in line, right, Dan?
That's it.
Yeah.
You break
She
her
would,
once
too.
on a. You break her once, she would just keep laughing and probably leave camera.
She'll
She's done
fall
that a
out
couple
of the chair.
times.
Yeah, she'd fall out of the chair. Yes.
Yep. You see that? Richard is funny as hell.
Please.
I think if we go backwards, you're going to see a lot of that. Richard's funny as hell. Richard's funnier than heaven. Wait.
Funny than heaven.
Oh, that's just me, Nanny. Just sending all the messages in.
Yeah. It's definitely not your friends that keep disappearing on you, those jerks. God.
No.
Man, you know what? Are any of them watching this show? Because they're going to be like, hey, I'm going to go over here.
Yeah.
I will be
They,
sending
pro-
the
hey,
link out to
they
you.
probably weren't as good this week as Richard was, so they're probably not watching.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
It's bedtime.
Send him the link though.
Yeah, to
We'll
I'm
send
going
them the
to
link. That's it.
give him a roasting.
Watch
Yeah.
this.
Communion is one little tiny thing of wine. Put the bottle down. Oh,
Oh, really?
sorry. And there we are.
Yes.
I love it.
What
I
are
did
the
hear one
bottles?
thing about I did hear one thing about the Mandalorian. Possibly, there's actually going to be some time passed between the Book of Boba Fett episodes and this new season.
Yeah, I heard that too.
But
Yeah, I thought I read today that it's going to be like a 2-year gap.
full 2-year gap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
And
it just
that's
going
why-
to be 2 years?
So they're also saying that not Yoda, Grogu,
Grogu.
has spent more time with Luke than we actually think he has, based on the Boba Fett episode.
Based on the-
Oh, okay.
So his skill level is going to be pretty high.
Well, that's why he's able to go ahead and push that monkey out of the way.
Right.
Oh, that's
And
a cool.
He's probably going to stop falling asleep after every move.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I want the ball.
Yeah.
See you in a couple hours.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess with it, time jumping like a couple years or like that explains why Apollo Creed has a white goatee.
Yes.
I figured when
And
you
he's
said there's
mayor
going
now,
to
too.
be yeah,
Right.
when you said it was going to be a time jump, I figured he was just going to keep the hair from The Last of Us and just move on from there.
No, he's going to jump in the Mandalorian and jump into the future.
That's another thing I heard. He's really only doing voiceovers. He won't be there very much.
Oh,
It's mostly
Really?
all voiceover, yeah. It's
That's
usually
well-
always
So-
it's been like that with him anyway. The
Yeah.
John Wayne grandson is the actual Mandalorian.
Really?
Yeah, I can't think of his first name. Brian maybe, or David.
I didn't realize that relation. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, John. He's
I was
John
going to say,
Wayne,
that is pretty
John
cool.
Wayne's grandson.
Huh.
So there's actually
That is
two of
cool.
them.
Yeah,
actually
there's two
of
different.
them.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's one of the main.
Well-
he's in the
Guys.
suit like 80% of the time.
Well, that works out because he's not supposed to take his darn helmet off anyway.
Right.
Now he's
So-
paying the
Which
price.
I would have preferred if he had kept the helmet on a lot more than he did.
We charge it.
It didn't really bother me. What really bothered me was during the what we calling it Mandalorian 2.5.
Ah, yes.
Those episodes, like he's all injured and he's going to the last of the clan, and
Right.
Mhm.
and she turns around and they fix him up, and then like 2 minutes later, have you ever taken your helmet off? Oh, sorry, you're out.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
So
no
there,
loyalty whatsoever. It's like, oh, you screwed up, dude. Get out. No,
There
no.
was-
I guess it's just, how dogmatic they are about it.
there was rumor that he was going to walk if they didn't let him do that.
Mm-hmm. No, I read that too, yeah.
So could be why he got the little 2-episode face shot.
Yeah. I think it added to the story very well.
Yeah.
definitely.
And now
It
they're
helps you-
locked.
I,
Now they're
I like
locked
the mystery.
in, right?
Well, I like that too, for sure. Yeah. It's so funny during, you got the Boba Fett series, which no one seems to really like, or it missed the mark or something. I think everybody.
There were some elements that were good, but overall it was kind of half-baked.
Yeah. But then in the middle of it, here comes Mandalorian, and you're like, what show am I watching? And he comes in,
Right.
and he's just like killing people
Well,
left and right,
and
slicing
that's
dude in half. and you're like, that's the guy that we wanted Boba to be. Right?
Exactly. That's what I was saying. That's why I've grown very attached to the Mandalorian, because he's everything that I wanted Boba Fett to be.
I'll tell you though, I did like the background with the Sand People. I like that aspect of that.
The openness of it all.
Yeah,
I liked how the culture part of it.
Oh, the culture part. I thought you were talking about the background as far as like seeing the dunes.
No, the actual culture of the people.
Storyline.
But then
Storyline.
yeah, but
that was kind of neat though.
He wasn't as action as I felt like he could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Going into the town and taking it over, it would have been a little more rough and tumble.
You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that in season 3 of Mando.
Good.
I'm sure
I really deep down feel that that's a whole Kathleen Kennedy issue.
Yeah.
That show didn't go anywhere near as scripted.
No.
Well, I tell you, just so he puts on the old armor and stuff, and he looked so badass.
But if you think about the concept of the story, right? Let's go to that for a minute.
Okay.
I think he took his helmet off.
You want to be the bad guy boss, but they're making him like the savior of the town. So what are you?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
right, exactly.
Are you taking advantage of the people, or are you helping the people? Because you can't do both.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But they kind of worked that in though, because he was kind of done being controlled, right?
But it seemed like it was forced in there, which is why I think we didn't get the badass everybody wanted.
Yeah, but you can be badass and still be fair. I mean, there are. I
had actually heard from. I've heard from reliable sources though that the actors said that the script wasn't very well put together.
There's so many issues in general. Like, why are the Pikes Syndicate riding a public transit to get to Tatooine? Why is the Mafia riding a city bus?
Right. Right. In essence, yes, that's exactly it.
Dennis, that was brilliant.
To me, really, to me, the absolute best scene of that entire series, besides any scene that the Mandalorian himself was in, was Boba Fett busting out of the sand of the Sarlacc. To me, that was the best scene out of the whole series.
I'll give you an even better scenario. So Cobb Vanth pulls the two guys over, right? And they've got this badass speeder that nobody's ever seen before, right? Super hot rod. And his boys are arriving on the city bus.
Yeah.
From another planet.
Yeah.
Well, what about the Vespas?
Oh, God, don't start.
All I can say is we got one of the baddest T-shirts in the history of the Vespa because of that. So I'll never complain about the Vespa.
Are you talking about the most Vespas?
Yes. Go to Cameron's T-shirts page. And you can get yourself a most Vespa T-shirt. I've got one, and they're sweet.
There's actually one in England too.
Yes. Most Vespa Espa.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. I was the first time I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, every single one of those characters reminded me of an 80s character from something. And then my daughter
from a cheap movie.
Yeah, well,
from
my daughter,
cheap 80s movie.
I think it was my daughter. She said, "Is that like the Power Rangers?"
Oh,
yeah. My sister said the same thing.
They're put in there to attract the younger crowd, but for what purpose?
It didn't do it.
For what purpose?
It didn't do it. And the thing that bugged me too, not that they were just looked like Vespas, was that they tried to sell that it's going fast, but it moves so darn slow.
They tried to make them an outer space 50s mod gang. That's what it was. That's exactly
they did, but there was like no element of actual speed to their vehicles whatsoever.
No. They're trying to do a James. They wanted them to be more like a James Dean kind of group, but it ended up being more like Backstreet Boys. Or
if you go back to the storyline, right? Boba's supposed to be cleaning up the town, right?
See what Ron says,
so these kids are stealing water. So what does he do? He hires them.
Yeah.
No discipline, no what's going on, no nothing. Hey, you want to start work tomorrow?
But they obviously know how to get money, because look at all the cool gadgets they put on there. I mean, it was like going to the Philippines with the jeepneys. They're just loading those things out.
Just went to the scrapyard, I'm sure.
I think
How
they
many
need-
chrome mirrors do you need on a Vespa that goes 2 miles an hour? High speed chase. I'm going to get off and walk.
Exactly. I think the thing that also bugged me was the jump scene that they did with the Vespa.
Oh.
Somewhere around episode 5 or 6 of Mando, there will be a redemption.
Oh my God. You know what that jump scene reminded me of? When we were kids reenacting Chips.
Yeah, plywood
On a
and a wood
bicycle?
block.
Yeah, on bicycles and like jumping our bikes like we're, Ponch and John. Woo!
There'll be a Boba Fett redemption, episode 5 or 6.
You think?
I hope
Yes.
so. Well, he should show up because he is Mandalorian.
Bob Iger's back in the house. Kathleen Kennedy will be back seated.
Good.
We're moving
Fire.
forward.
I want to see Filoni and Favreau take over. At least of that
Yeah.
franchise.
They were involved in it too, though, guys. I don't think
Yeah, exactly.
Kathleen Kennedy is such.
No, but I think the thing that burned me is when she said the Force is female. Is like, shut up.
Yeah, that's what happened in that show.
Well,
She
the
forced-
female was forceful.
She forced the kids.
She was.
forced the kids in there. She
Kathleen Kennedy
all.
was using the Force. It's
She's
my
so
way.
she's so woke. She's breaking everything.
Yeah. She's woke or broke. I think I gotta say, and I had this conversation with somebody a couple of days ago, was the part with like introducing Rey as the main character and stuff. I thought that was great in the first movie. I was like, I'm totally in. I get it. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then the second movie came out and it just took all the air out of everything.
I did like some elements from the second one, to be honest.
Don't say the horses. Don't say the
horses.
horses.
No.
Canto bite.
Bonnie moved
No,
faster.
Canto Bite was horrible. No, my sister actually made a interesting observation. Is that you never really think about your starship, if you will, running out of gas.
Oh my God.
She thought that was she thought it was interesting. My thing, I just loved my favorite scene out of that movie was when they went to Lightspeed and destroyed the Imperial cruiser with no sound.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that. I don't know why. I sat there in awe over that.
I had problems with them running out of gas and slowing down in a lack of inertia environment. They're just,
yes.
How do you slow down? You have to literally have fuel.
Put the air
to slow
brakes on,
down.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do you keep horses galloping on top of a Star Destroyer?
What's that?
How do you keep horses?
He's talking about in the
galloping on
third
top of a
one, yeah.
Star Destroyer?
Oh, yeah.
So
I
he was
actually,
talking about the third one on that one.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Same
actually.
inertia.
That was. He did his best trying to bring that stuff back to Star Wars, I think, but yeah.
Missed the mark.
Yeah, the first movie, I think they should redo the second and third and call it a day.
But it's kind of hard to do without Carrie Fisher, but...
Yeah. Maybe they can get an old script from Battlestar Galactica and, when they land on Earth.
Which version of Battlestar Galactica?
I don't think the actor that played Finn wants to even be a part of it anymore.
Who?
I don't think even Kylo Ren guy wants to be a part of it anymore either.
Adam Driver? No, I don't think he does either. I read something earlier. He went to Comic-Con once. He said, I'm never going back.
Yeah, he's more into Jurassic Park now.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Flying ships to Jurassic Park.
That's right.
I mean, it's still
First
sci-fi,
order.
so I mean,
Yeah. I mean, the guy is really talented. I'll give him that. I mean, he's really, I don't know what it is. Every other movie I've seen him in, I just think, God, he looks goofy. He does.
He has a
goofy.
huge nose.
But when he was Kylo Ren, you were like, he's kind of badass. But now he's just goofy.
It's just, yeah.
Well, I think it's the demeanor and everything, man.
The smell of Comic-Con.
If he would go ahead and be more swole, I think it'd be all right.
Yeah. He should be at least as swole as Rey. Yep, that happened.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Same bra size.
Oh man.
Oh gosh.
Richard, you're getting grounded just for watching this.
And he's just sitting there laughing.
Oh lordy.
Well,
I saw that John Boyega says he's done with Star Wars. He'd never go back even if they ask him.
yeah,
Yeah.
that guy too. Yeah.
The first time I
Good
I saw that trailer, I thought it was a fan film
Which
because
one?
of the first of the 3 latest movies that
Oh, for The Force Awakens?
yeah, when he pops up, his head pops up in the sand. I
It looked that way,
immediately
didn't it?
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, it's a fan film, and I was like, oh, I'll watch it as a fan film, and then it was like, this is real, and I
It's
was
a
so
Very
confused.
expensive fan film.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
All
I don't
3
know.
of them are.
it just
And it
kind
didn't
of
really appeal to all the fans either.
no. I like the way they approached the clones, though. I thought that was pretty good. Where there's, whether or not clones are worth it. I'd rather use my conditioned people. I thought that was a pretty good way of working that in. But that's just me.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, there are certain elements out of that trilogy that were okay. Other than that,
Yeah.
I mean, I watch it every once in a while, get some ideas and stuff. That's about it.
Oh, that's BB-8 looked weird to me at first, definitely.
Yeah. I thought it was like a basketball.
I thought Dio looked
Yeah.
dumb.
rolling basketball.
My favorite part with him was the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Dio looked stupid, is what it was.
Dio.
Dio
Yeah.
looks like he shouldn't work.
Right. No, I prefer the BD units.
BD unit.
The ones from like
Oh, the
crap,
game.
was it was it Fallen Jedi? I think it was. Yeah.
The shoulder
Oh,
riders.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
Darren's
Shoulder
thing.
riders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Shoulder rider. Okay. I didn't know that was another term for them.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like those.
Those are
Yeah. I like those. I actually plan on making one at some point.
Well, if you need sound effects, Dan's really good at that.
Yeah.
The
Pew pew pew. That was good.
That was from the Pink Stormtrooper. Pew. Pew. Oh, pew.
Now, does it have a little Hello Kitty emblem on its shoulder?
Oh, then that'd be the French one. Le pew. Le pew.
Nah.
Le pew.
Pew, pew.
and
man.
brought it full circle. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was the plan the whole time, right, Dan?
That's right.
All
With
right.
that being said, I think it's almost time to say goodnight.
Good
bye.
night, everybody. Bye.
So, before we go, let's just Tony, where can people find you? Let them know.
Docking Bay 327 build on let's see, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
All right, Josh. Where
Whoop,
can people
Patreon.
find you?
Patreon.
Oh, yeah, I have a Patreon as well. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. No problem. I got the link to everybody's YouTube channel in the description below, but
Okay, good.
you guys can-
Because mine's a little more challenging to find since I'm not mainstream like everybody else.
right. Go ahead, Josh. Tell people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can find me in the link below of the maker, and
There you go.
and then-
that works.
and then I'm also on Instagram, the maker 117.
Richard,
Yo.
where can people find you?
Well, my channel's just called Road to. I'm just on YouTube. I haven't done any of the others yet. I'm still learning.
You can also find them in England.
Yeah, I'll
England.
get there.
In a
I mean-
different time zone.
So I need to do like loads of shorts and get them out there. But I just need to finish this film first. Otherwise, I'll just be swinging from the rafters. I just need to get
Sweet.
this done.
We're
We want to see that video.
we want to see that really bad.
Mhm.
really bad.
That'll get 1 million hits instantly, Richard.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I mean, you'll get 1 million hits when we all share it on our channels, and maybe 2 or 3 from mine. It'll be great.
I'm gonna get cracking on getting a new trailer out there, and
I can't wait to see it.
Just going.
I want to see the pug werewolf, if possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth a nosy. You know what I mean? It's like also I've put some nice LEDs in the eyes as well, so hopefully we'll have some red glowing eyes on it.
Nice.
So make it a little bit evil. But this werewolf isn't like the average. The guy who plays the werewolf is like a bit of a pacifist in real life. He doesn't touch weapons. But when he changes to a werewolf, all weapons just, you know what I mean? The werewolf will just pick every weapon he can find. It'll be like the crow, firing this way.
Nice.
That's why I wanted it to move so much. So, yeah.
He's also vegan until he gets into that, and then he's just all carnivore.
Yeah. He just gorges on SS.
Eggs, everything.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
Savory soldiers, SS, let's go.
Only the best. In fact,
where can people find you?
For the film was a white 70s dog beard with an SS belt buckle in. That was my first prop that I ever made. I did that at work because of the plasterer, so I got some spare plaster left over. So I thought, I'm going to make a nice white 70s dog beard, and I just put a belt buckle in, and and the rest was history.
We got to get him on Patreon and maybe some crowdfunding so we can get that film made.
Yeah.
Right.
It's what I call a no budget film.
Yeah.
There you go. No budget. Those are the best.
We got to eke you up to a low budget. Just eke it up. Get you in a different tax bracket for films.
Yeah.
Hey, there's no taxes on the crowdfunding, so there you go. Those are donations.
That's it.
Yeah. But I've been enjoying the prop building side of everything. I just keep on pushing that as well. Like, and I'm on speaking terms with a guy from Bentley Chemicals at the moment, like, which do all the really decent stuff. And I just give him full ball what I was up to. And he'd just come back from working on that Carnival Street. Apparently, he'd been working in Portugal or something like, because that's a new series on Netflix.
The Carnival Row?
Loads of tips. Carnival Street, I think it's called.
Not Carnival Row?
Carnival Row, is it?
Well, there's one that's called Carnival Row with like
one,
fairies, and it's really freaking good.
He mentioned something about fairies.
Have you guys seen that?
No.
Or he might have said I was away with the fairies.
The costuming is incredible. You got to see it. It's just for the costuming, forget it. But if you get hooked, it's all Richard's fault.
Well, the guy's been giving me tips on what to do and that. Like,
that's great.
As I go along. So, brilliant.
So next week.
Yeah. So, I'll get my head buried. I've got to do it. Like, then my whole... Then I can feel like I can just go forward with just everything that I've got. I mean, I've got a motorbike and sidecar sitting outside, which I've been meaning to sell for years. It's all done up in SS camouflage, got machine gun mountings. I've even done the school run on it and picked my nephews up one time, and it was just pretty cool. And,
can't do that here.
I can imagine.
Is that a 50 cal? No. It's a 50 North Cal. Oh, Lordy. Sorry.
All right, Cameron, where can people find you?
Apparently, America's Most Wanted. That's one of the places. I'm on Facebook. See the link below. I'm on Instagram. I'm on, oh my gosh, DeviantArt. Yeah, you heard it. And
even use that?
Yeah, they do actually. And some of the Tweetyverse, I'm on there. Also, I have Patreon as well, which helps, fund some of the comic book weirdness going on. And as a matter of fact, some of my Patreons, Dennis, are getting some art prints coming up. Since I'm getting prepped and I'm going to be selling art prints, I'm going to be sending some out. So
Nice.
yeah, they get some of those. That's going to be fun. Otherwise, go to sketchyguyNV.com. That's sketchyguyNV.com. And that has links to everything right there. So if you ever want to try finding me and you can't find me on America's Most Wanted, there you go. Because I am a registered sketch offender, and that's kind of how that goes. I need my lighter.
Dennis, where can people find you, my friend?
All the usual places: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon,
Your closet.
the Almost Star Wars podcast.
Oh yeah, what's happening with that? Sorry, I just totally screwed up the show.
No, that's okay. You could ask your last question.
It's a tough get together, time zones and all that other stuff.
I'm
In
sure.
real life.
Real life happens.
Yeah.
I got one other thing I was wanting to go ahead and throw out just real quick is that for any of you guys or any of the other people that are watching, is that if you end up watching FabWorks live next week on Monday on the 6th, you have an opportunity to be able to win the holocron.
Damn.
I'm giving it away. It's not like for anything for me. It's more of just I'm giving it to anyone who ends up winning it as like a thank you to the Facebook group for just inspiration or inspiring me in the building. I'm not doing it for any gains or anything. So if you guys want to go ahead and have an opportunity to win it, just be on FabWorks next week.
You're gonna have to make me a personal one. I'm banned from entering competitions on FabWork.
Yeah.
You've been winning a lot, man.
I think I won the last 3 prizes.
I was gonna say you won a lot. No, I'll be sure I can make you one. Yeah, I'll work one out.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's just making space in his workshop. That's all it is.
I got spaces on the wall that need to be filled.
See,
There you go.
Yeah.
Space in his.
Yeah, I
space.
got another one that I'm gonna be working on here soon. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make it work, but I got another one.
Nice.
cool. So Dan, where can we find you?
Well, obviously, we're on the channel right now. So
Oh, we got to write that down.
Hear me.
Where are
on
we?
YouTube. You can find Inside the Booth on Twitter, Facebook, and what is that other one? Yeah,
Instagram.
Patreon.
Patreon.
Well, we got you, Dan. We got you.
All right, thank you.
Do you have a website? Do you have a website we can visit?
Yeah, we also got a website, www.insidetheboothtv.com.
And Dan also has a poster at the post office.
Yeah, probably. With my face on it. It says wanted.
Yeah,
I don't know why it says that.
Because you're wanted, Dan.
That's it.
What
You're
look?
wanted.
Oh, Dan. We were talking about that last time. You have the many looks of Dan.
Oh, that's
You're
right. I got
always-
the many looks. That's right. That's true. This is true. So
That's why, isn't it? Because you
it
got
is why.
posters.
That's why I don't get caught.
Oh no,
We
I
got-
really am.
They got a picture of me with the long hair and the long
Yeah.
beard. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why. So they look at me and they're like, "Oh, that's not the same guy."
That's not Dan.
No. Is he wearing Birkenstocks? Wow.
With the socks.
Man.
He's got the socks and sandals on.
Socks and sandals.
We've been calling him the dude. I don't
That's good. I
Oh,
like it.
Lordy. Richard, I am so sorry. This is America.
No, Richard, this is
No,
Yeah,
Cameron.
this is not America.
He does not represent the rest of us.
No.
Mm-mm.
If he did, we'd be in trouble.
pick of the bunch. Joe.
I love it.
I
Well,
swear,
thanks, everybody,
I'm
for
going to have to
watching.
go visit you, though.
Go visit. That's it. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see again here Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Tuesday night every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I couldn't even get that out. Thanks everybody. Bye.
You guys-
Bye.